Hi friends, it's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie. And we are here from San Diego County, California on a warm Wednesday afternoon, June 1st. I can't believe it's June 1st. It doesn't seem possible, does it? It doesn't at all seem possible that it could be June 1st. The year is speeding by, and okay, good, I'm seeing that we're live. That's a really important thing, that we be live. And how is the weather in your corner of the world? Over here for us right now, it's warm today, not hot, but warm. It crept up over the 80-degree mark, and right now it's kind of around 79. Hi, Holly, is that you? I think I see you. Holly, good. Tammy, good to see you, Tammy. I love seeing all of my friends when I pop on. So, here's what I have to tell you. Last night, I just get so excited about all the Stampin' Up! And stuff. And last night was, and today, but for me, last night was a very exciting time because we got to place a pre-order for the holiday mini catalog. The July to December mini catalog will go live to customers, or drop, as they say, on July 1st. But for demonstrators, we got to place an order starting I was able to get in at midnight, June 1st. On Mountain Time, and I'm Pacific Time, so I'm an hour earlier than that. So at 11 p.m. my time last night, I was able to place my pre-order for my holiday catalog stuff. And oh boy, you are going to love it. Some people are saying it's the greatest holiday catalog in quite a while, and I have to tell you, I found way too much to order. My order was very big. I didn't expedite this time. I wanted to save a little money. Sometimes I expedite and get it the next day, and I always really want to, but I didn't this time. Just because you can't wait to see the products, Holly. I agree. And Tina, Granite Falls, North Carolina, close to 90 there. I believe it, and I bet you have some humidity too, which we don't really have. It really doesn't go over 50% here. Linda Brady, good to see you. So anyway, all that to say, get ready for the holiday catalog. And if you remember, starting last year, we have another celebration in July and August. So we have new, Tammy is one of my demonstrators, and she said she had to rein herself in. I totally know what you mean, Tammy. Anyway, so there is another celebration for July and August, and that means lots of free products. And I'm telling you, these are some of the best. I'm really serious. There's one thing, I think I told Tammy the other day that I am so excited to get, and I ordered it last night. And I'll tell you when it comes. I'll show you, because we can show you when we get our pre-order. But there are just some really cute things this year. And so actually, one of my downline, Robin Dawes, and I are going to be having a Christmas in July event, which will be local here in Poway, California, in North San Diego County, but also we're going to do a to-go event. So we don't have all the details quite yet. We've just secured our location, but that will be coming out, so get prepared. Christmas in July, and we're going to use one of the sets in the new mini catalog, and that's going to be lots of fun. Enos, good to see you. Kay, yes, 90 in North Carolina. Somebody already said that. Who already said that? I know it's warm around the country, and it isn't even officially summer yet. I don't think that happens till the 21st, maybe, right? Well, I'm gonna try giving Ellie a little cookie, because I never really do that. And she's really interested in the cookie, because usually you see her and she's so sleepy. Okay, I'm going to have to put her down. I have to put her down on my desk for just a minute, and I'm going to get her a cookie out of this bag. I have this bag of cookies that I give her, and she loves the cookies. I'll turn her down a little bit so you can see her. There she is. She really is excited about those cookies. You want your cookie? Huh? You want your cookie? Okay, let me get it. Here it is. Here's your cookie. Oh, she likes those cookies. I don't usually let you guys see that. But I know she was back here wanting some cookies a little while ago, and I wanted to make sure to give her one. So now we're back. And I'll put her down, and we will talk about a little bit of news. So the news, the news is the new holiday catalog. If you want to become a demonstrator, we had a special deal in May, and it's over now. But it's always a good time to become a demonstrator. And if you want to pre-order from that holiday catalog, you can join today. I've got a link up there. The other big thing is last chance. When we know that a new catalog is coming, the things in the previous catalog retire and go on sale. And so here is the catalog that is retiring, what I call the spring mini, but it's the January to June mini catalog. Many of the items are retiring, and some are on sale and some are not on sale. We're going to use a 50%. Yes, hi Allison. She is attentive for her cookie. Today we're going to use a 50% markdown product for our card, and I'll show you what it is. The Rainbow of Happiness is going away. I can't believe it. We love the Rainbow of Happiness. I'm shocked that it's going away. And that includes the Brilliant Rainbow dies. And this is what we're going to use today, the Brilliant Rainbow dies. These are normally $31, and I just checked right before I came on to make sure they're available. They're on sale for $15.50, half price, 50% off. And I doubt these will be on there in another 24 hours. And that's why I want to show you all that they do. A couple of cute things that I'll show you before we make our card. There's a cute little, the dies make a cute little tag, very cute. Then I created the tag on the top, and I put this little die from the bottom. Can you see that? The little scallop, a little 3 scallop die. And then this is the one we're going to use today that makes a small rainbow, and there's actually also a big rainbow. So that's what we're going to work with today. Now let me show a couple. I'm just going to show you a couple of my other favorite things that are retiring. They're not on sale. Flowing Flowers. I love this stamp set. It's a distinctive stamp set. It's very beautiful. And that is retiring, but it's not on sale. I was hoping the Flowering Rain Boots would be on sale, and they're not. The dies aren't on sale either, but this has been another one of my very favorites of this mini catalog, and it is retiring, and it's not on sale. But you know what? If you want it, I would say get it, because to me, I mean, I got it at full price, and this is one of my favorites. I think it's a classic, an absolute classic. So those are some things going on sale. Now let's take a look. I'm going to turn you down now. Let's go ahead and turn down. Okay, and I thought I would show you in the mini where the rainbow is. The Rainbow of Happiness bundle is on page 18, and the stamp set is not on sale. Okay, the stamp set is not on sale, but the dies are. So if you want the stamp set right at this moment, I'm going to straighten this up a little bit. If you want the stamp set and the dies now, I would buy the dies separate for $15.50, and the stamp set is, I believe, $18. Yeah, the stamp set is only $18. So if you want the bundle, get it separate right now because of the sale. And I just really encourage you to get what you need, what you want before it's gone. And I did put a link up above. It's kind of a long, you can see up above, it's a very long, and below for my YouTube people, hello to my YouTube people and my Facebook people, the link to the Last Chance products. It's a PDF, and so it's a very long link up there. But check that out, because that tells you everything that's on sale. Okay, here's the card we're going to make today using the Rainbow of Happiness set. We're going to make this cute little rainbow card, and I'm going to show you a couple of tips and tricks. So let's get started. Now the first thing we're going to do, one thing I wanted to use, because I'm just going to bring this back for 1 second. One of my favorite dies in this set is this border die. I am not getting rid of this set. And I love this particular border die. Can you see it? And this is what it does right here. This beautiful border, I just love it. So I'm going to show this to you. I mean, we're going to make it, and I'll show you how to use it. So here is, and it's nice and long, so it can be the length of a full card, okay? And it works in the mini machine, if you can believe it. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that first, even before I do my card base, just because I love it and I want to make sure you guys see how it works. So the deal with this die is it cuts the little rainbows or scallops that are down below, but it does not cut on the top. So what that means is I could have put it at the base of a tall piece, but I'm not going to, because I do want to use it as a border die. So in that case, you put it up against the border of your paper, right along here, okay? And then run it through. And it's quite long, so it's a little longer than the piece I have. Let me see if I can turn that in for you a little bit more. So there, we're going to put it right up there. And you might want to use washi tape. I'm going to see if it doesn't come out correctly right here. Let me just see. I don't think that's too bad. So I'm going to run this through. Let me see. I might not have pulled that back quite far enough. Okay, now it should. Come on, baby. You know, it's hard when you're holding on to something. Here we go. Try it again. It's not happy. Oh, you know what? I think it is. It's because I have this metal part way too up close to the top, and it's not wanting to go through. That's what it is. The top of the die is coming up out of the plates. So let's do it again. Okay, this should work. There we go. Operator error. Okay, here we go. And we'll put this down, and here is our darling little border die. The one thing is, you have all the fun little rainbow pieces that fall out. Yes, you do. Okay, now let me go ahead and we're going to get our card base, and we're going to fold our card base. If you want to know about card bases and exactly how to do them, I have a series called The Basics videos on YouTube under Pretty Paper Cards, and I have one that talks about how to make the card base. So there you go. That'll teach you how to make that one and many more. Now, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put on a piece of, I wanted to say onion, but it's orchid. Orchid Oasis Designer Series paper, because one thing I like about it here is that it gives little dots that can look like a sky for the rainbow. Okay, and on the back is a plaid if you wanted to use that. And I've got this cut at 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. And that's going to go on there, and then our pretty border is going to go underneath right like that. And I'm going to go ahead and glue the border on first so that it gets really stuck on. And I'm just going to put put a little bit of glue right along this nice edge here. You know, my edge didn't come out that well. Really, it didn't. Do you see it's supposed to have this nice kind of 1/8 of an inch? Let's try it again, just on general principles. I want it to be really nice, and I want you to see exactly how it works. And probably I know what you're all saying. Hey, Eleanor, good to see you. The shape of the negative die is very nice, Allison. I agree with you. That looks like waves, doesn't it? So I'm going to do it again just to get a second one and to get it a little more of a border, a little more of an edge on my border. And so I'll just kind of show you as I go so that you can learn. So where this edge comes up, there should be, do you see this amount left here, like that 1/8 of an inch we mentioned? So if you pull it down even a little bit, it will give you more of a border there, more of an edge to glue. And that is what I'm going to do because I didn't have enough of an edge to glue. I had forgotten about that. So let's give that a try. And I want to scooch this little guy over. I may end up using washi tape, you guys. I know that many of you do, and we are waiting for our magnetic plate. They're supposed to be coming out with a magnetic plate very soon. We have one for the big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, the Mr. Big, the Big Boss, but we don't for the mini yet. Okay, now we're going to try again. You know, I am going to use washi tape. Of course, you know when you're at home and you do this on your own and everything comes out just fine, but I don't mind because I know that you guys, we want to get it nice. We want to make nice cards. And so I'm going to get this little piece of washi tape going here. Right there. And there we go. And I'm going to set him back a little bit, just about like that. Okay, here's one. And let me tell you, new catalog, a little bit of washi tape. We haven't had washi tape for a long time, and it's in there. I couldn't believe it. It's been a long time since we've had some nice washi tape. Okay, there's our second one. Now we're ready. And we are going to get that border dyed just perfect. You know, it's worth it because it's beautiful. I tell my husband, it's worth it to spend all the time. It really is. Okay, now, let's see what we've got here. Now I'm hoping it's really perfect. Let's just pull this baby out. There it is, and look at that. We have such a nice border. That's exactly what I want. Goody, 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 yippee. We have a very nice border to work with. Look at that nice border. And I'm going to get all the rest of the little pieces to come out. They come out real super easy in this one. And here again is our piece of Designer Series paper. Oh, Allison has all these wonderful suggestions. Allison teaches card classes, and she is a good, very, very good teacher, and has lots of hints for us, and she teaches me sometimes. So now I'm going to put my glue on this little border. That's why you really need it. This nice little border. We're going to put our glue right on there. And then we're going to lay the long edge of our Designer Series paper right down on top of that. Let me do it a different way. Okay. Just like that. Just scooch it down a little bit more right next to the little rainbows, the little mini rainbows. Aren't they just cute? There we go. Now that is one of the cutest edges I have ever seen. And I'm sorry, it took me a little bit longer than it normally would. And here are my scissors. I'm going to trim off the edges of those little mini rainbows, just like that. And just like that. And then we're ready to put this on the front of our card. And we have the cutest scalloped edged card ever. Thank you, Holly. It is cute. That's what I mean. This is my favorite. That's my favorite die. I'm going to put a little glue over there on the, still on the, that color is Parakeet Party, and I put a little glue on the Parakeet Party also. Now this one is a little bit smaller in size on the page than the other, on the other card, but I did want to just bring it in a little bit more. That is just a cute beginning for any card you want. Alrighty, now we're going to make our rainbow. We're going to bring our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine back up, and we won't have those same issues because this is a different kind of die here. This little rainbow die, let's put our plate down. There's a piece of paper, a piece of parakeet party, and this is the rainbow right here. So actually I'm going to put it down. You don't need an edge because actually all it does, this is an interesting die, all it does is cut the semicircles out. But if you put it down on the bottom of an edge, it will look, the negative will look good. The negative, as Allison says. So let's see what we can do here. There, we've got it right down next to the edge. And I'll show you how this comes out. These rainbows are interesting. It is worth it. It is worth it, Allison, totally worth it. Okay, now this is what the die does. It cuts the pieces out from the rainbow, like that. So you could make a rainbow card. We could have done that if we wanted to, but we didn't. But that is so it's multi-purpose, this die. Now one thing I did with my previous one, when I cut out the one for the sample, I cut around it like that. Let me show you. So I have that kind of a situation. And that would also look cute if we wanted to go this way or this way. We could use this, but I'm not. Today I'm going to use the cutout arcs, semicircles. Okay. So let's continue making our card. So here we go. And now we're ready. I think what we should do now is do our sentiment, because we want our rainbow to line up right above our sentiment, and you see how it's really cute. The one thing is, you probably could fit mini dimensionals inside of it, but I don't know, I don't think so. You would need really tiny, tiny dimensionals. But this is how it looks. This is how your rainbow is going to look, and we're going to tighten it all up. But first I want us to do our sentiment. And the sentiment we're using from the set is You Make Me Happy. And what I'm going to use today for it, if I can find my piece, here it is. I'm going to use a wonderful new longish label die from the sending dies. This is the sending dies are part of the sending, I can't remember the rest of the name. Let me see. It's a bundle. Let me just look. I'm looking at all my stamps. Anyway, maybe I don't have it up here. I thought I did. It's one about sending, and the word in the stamp set is sending. I can find it in a second, but it has these great dies and two label dies, and one is very long, so I thought I would use it today for a piece of paper that we're going to use. And then we'll put our sentiment right on top of it, because I like the length of the die, and I think it just looks really nice with this sentiment on it. So there we go. And we'll cut this out and then stamp. Normally I recommend doing it the opposite way. Sending smiles, Tina. So glad I have you. Thank you so much. I just couldn't see it there in the cupboard. Sending smiles. Oops, I got the die, but not the die cut piece. Sending smiles. Okay, here is that pretty die. Isn't that pretty? I just think it's really nice for a long sentiment. And we're going to put on there this sentiment, You Make Me Happy. And I'm going to use the Orchid Oasis ink. And when you have a very narrow piece of paper, it's generally, especially a photopolymer or clear stamp, it's generally pretty easy to get it lined up. Of course, now that I say that, we'll see. But let's just put this right on here. just like that. Uh-oh, I have a feeling, yeah, no, it came out just fine. You make me happy. And you do make me happy. I'm so thankful to have all of you here with me. I enjoy being together with you. Okay, so here's our card. We'll bring it back in. And do you see why I wanted the sentiment to come in? We're going to put, the sentiment does fit on mini dimensionals. And we're going to put 4 mini dimensionals right on that sentiment. Just like this. And then we can really line up our rainbow. And of course, you can do this out of any colors, out of a combination of beautiful colors, like a rainbow. I just decided to use some of our new in colors because they're so pretty, and I think these two go together very well, the orchid and the parakeet. So we're just going to line this up here, try to get that kind of even, like that. Let me just hold it back. Yep, that looks good. And then we will glue down our arcs. And so let's get started. All it takes is a couple of dots of glue. I know some of you have very needle pointed glue dispensers, but you know I love my multi-purpose glue. I really do. So I'm just gonna, you know, you have to get the first one right, and then you're good all the way along. Isn't that so pretty on that orchid? I just love the way it stands out there. It just really looks so pretty. And we'll put just some dots of glue up in here. So the middle of the week and the first day of June, oh boy. June is a graduation month and a wedding month. Who has graduations happening this month? I have a friend who's graduating, a young man, and I took his mother to the hospital when she had him. Dad was at work and couldn't get away quick enough. He was on his way, but I was closer and I zipped her over to the hospital, and that baby is graduating from high school this year, and this month even. And I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud of the fact that I got to take him to the hospital, her to the hospital to have him. It's really a special, she is a special friend, and I love that relationship, and I'm just very, very proud of him graduating this year. And they're here in California. We're not going up, but I did make a beautiful card that I'm going to be showing on my blog pretty soon. Okay, there's our rainbow. What do you think? Your granddaughter graduates, Linda. Congratulations. I bet you made her a pretty card. Okay, so there is our cute little rainbow. Isn't that cute? Now what we're going to do is put on some clouds. I mean, I wanted to show you a lot of what these dies do so that you know, because for half price, I mean, you got to get them, right? If you don't have them, I think you need to. So let's make a couple of clouds. And all it takes is a tiny scrap of paper, and I'll show you the clouds. There are 2 separate cloud dies, and then there is a joined cloud die. But you know what was interesting to me when I used it? They come out as separate clouds, so I'm not quite sure why they have the die that joins them. I don't really know. But you can do 2 at one time, which is handy dandy. Yes, I love those together. It is a cute card. It is a cute card, Tammy. Oops. Get that die. And it's really not hard. It's really easy. I'm just taking my time because we're playing and working together. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to adhere one. Look at these little tiny clouds. They are so cute. I'm going to adhere one cloud on its own with multi-purpose glue, and then I'm going to adhere the other one kind of over the edge of it with a mini dimensional. So I'm going to let that sit a minute. It takes a minute for it to adhere. There we go. And then I'm going to take the second cloud and find my mini dimensionals. Here they are. And we'll get a little mini dimensional on the back of that cloud. And I'm going to put it way over on the left edge because that way the right side can hang over the existing cloud. Let's press that down a little bit more. I've noticed today my glue, I don't know why, it's dry weather I think, but the glue is not, it's taking a little longer to adhere. So there are two little clouds. Isn't that, I mean, they're so dainty, they're very cute. And now the last thing we're going to do, well, we have a couple last things. We have two last things. One last thing is to put something on the inside of our card. And I'm going to put some cute little hearts. I've used these before. This stamp set comes with a little cute little grouping of hearts. And I'm just going to put those right there. I might put a couple little groupings of hearts. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to grab my envelope and put a few hearts on the back of the envelope, the front of the envelope rather, on the left-hand side. Just a couple, just to give a little smile. And then we are going to put on some jewels, gems, and what we're going to do is we are going to use the brand new 2022-24 in color matte dots. And here are all the other colors. I've got them all in here. There are all those colors. And then here is the Parakeet Party and the Sweet Sorbet. And I thought we would use some Parakeet Party. And I have a surprise for you for our giveaway for next week. You say prize if you want it today. I'm giving away a set of these in color matte dots. So you are going to want to say prize. Start writing it down now. Write down the word prize on YouTube or in a comment, or on Facebook in a comment. Just say prize, and you will be entered in the random number generator to win some of these adorable matte dots, in color matte dots. I mean, I think I might be on my second pack already. So I'm going to put a large and a small. Let me see, sometimes I'm going to just set that one over there. It has a little extra glue on it, I think. They are so tiny. I'm telling you, there's something here today that things are not sticking. So there are two. Whoops, there was two. I'm telling you, it's just a funny day. Okay, there are two. And again, you can see the reason why I wanted to use that dotted paper. I think it looks really nice. And then I'm going to put another tiny dot, if I can get it up off of there. Right? Actually, we'll put it right on the sentiment. How about that? So here is our card for today, our little rainbow card. I think it's really super cute. I really like it. It's fun, and remember all that these rainbow dies do. I don't want you to miss out. So I'm going to come back, and I'll announce the prize from last week, the person who won the prize from last week. And I'm trying to see if I saw her on here. She is on here. Miss Pam Simmons won last week's prize, which is a package of Stampin' Dimensionals. Pam, congratulations. I have your address. Unless you've moved, I'm pretty sure I have your address. So congratulations. Dimensionals are always handy, and I'm happy to send gifts to all of you because I just so appreciate your support. So Pam, I'll be getting these out to you this coming week. Hopefully even tomorrow I'll try to get them in the mail. And then this is the prize for next week, the in color matte dots. The Sweet Sorbet ones are hiding up here, so don't think they're missing. They are on here. And I want to give these away because they are so cute. So I just want to wish you all a great rest of the week, a happy Wednesday evening, and go check out those last chance items. The link is right up above if you're on Facebook, below if you're on YouTube. And check out what's there and see if there's something you want to get at a great price, or even if it's just retiring and you won't see it again.